Okay, well then. Um, I'll start with introduction.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. It's truly a privilege to welcome a powerhouse in the world of technology tonight. Our guest is a distinguished developer currently leading innovative initiatives at AI Geeks, while also contributing her expertise as an associate engineer at Synergic. She is a certified system administrator, certified application developer, cloud practitioner, and solutions architect. Beyond her impressive technical skills, she is also a very inspiring speaker, educating countless individuals within the technical community. Tonight, we are in for an incredible session all about cloud computing, from basics to actionable steps on how to build a successful career in the dynamic field. Please welcome me in giving a warm welcome to Miss Crystal Darling. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Akshita, for your warm introduction. I'm so happy to present on cloud computing. So, how many of you know about cloud and anyone have worked on cloud? I want this session to be interactive one, so please unmute and speak up.
Yes, ma'am. We've all worked on cloud before. We attended some course on Google,
Okay.
Jena
O-
Ego Hot, so we all have experience on VM and cloud.
Okay. Okay. On what cloud, AWS or Azure or GCP, in which platform they have worked?
AWS is a part of a curriculum itself.
Okay.
Um, and GCP is what we worked on. That is what we are all familiar with.
Okay. Okay. Great. So I want to hear from Meenakshi. Rangavin. So, okay, sorry.
No, ma'am, it's fine.
Yeah, I'll start with. Yes, Ankshita, anything else you want to discuss? I'll start with.
No, no, yes. I think there's some network issue on their side.
Okay,
They
okay, no,
messaged me. So.
yeah, no problem. So I'm a certified AWS cloud practitioner and solutions architect. So I'll be diving on the overview and pathway to cloud. So what do you know about? What did you understand from the term cloud computing? What do you understand from the term cloud computing, guys? I just want Varshini or Tarun to unmute and speak up. Shakti Sri. Am I audible, Akshita?
Yes, ma'am. It's a little erratic. I think that is a problem. I
Yeah.
couldn't make out the question even. What was
Um,
the question, ma'am?
no, am I audible? Is my network any technical
It's a
glitch?
little off, ma'am. It's
Okay.
erratic.
Okay.
Poito, so we can't make out the question clearly.
Yeah, fine, fine. Now it's fine, right?
Yeah, now I can hear, but once again I lost the question. That's why.
Okay, so what do you understand from the term cloud computing?
Um, that we use huge servers deployed somewhere in order to run huge applications.
Okay, it is a virtual service we use, right? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So great. Moving on. So, cloud computing is on-demand delivery of compute path via internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. So, you're going to rent servers. You're not going to rent servers. For example, if you have, you're going to connect with online virtual missions. via the internet with pay as you go pricing. You pay only for what you consume, for only what service you consume, right? Okay. So it's a cloud computing. You're going to connect using a VM virtual machine. How what concept they use in servers, like assigning the layers to OS, right? What concept they use? So in right in a server, they are going to split into different layers. For example, in traditional model, we use one server for one purpose, right? For Windows, Linux, we have only one server assigned to it. But in cloud computing, we'll split one server into different layers. That is called the virtualization concept. We're going to split into different layers. That one, you can use a virtual box, a VM. So in one server, we can have Windows, Linux, a Mac OS. Okay, hope I'm clear. So I'm moving on. This is a traditional machine model. We have hardware, OS, and application. Your virtual machine, we have a virtualization layer, and we can have multiple OS running at the same time. Also, the benefit of cloud computing is we can start and stop the virtual machines when needed. So, any questions as of now, guys? Can I move further?
Yes, ma'am. All clear.
Yeah, ma'am, you
Okay.
can move further.
So, as you know, from abstraction, you're going to hit the implementation part from the for the users. That is abstraction. So next is with scalability, an elasticity concept we use in cloud computing. That is, we have like scale in, scale out. That is in horizontal way. That is, if you want more resources, you can scale up the resources. If you want to reduce the resources, you can scale down. That is the main thing. Elasticity based on the traffic, or if the traffic is high, you can balance the load using the load balancing. So, what is the difference between the cloud computing and traditional model? What do you think the limitations and benefits of it? I
It's
just
costlier and it's slow.
okay. You're speaking on cloud computing or on traditional model?
Traditional model.
Oh, traditional model is cost. Okay, okay. Then
I'm not sure if I misunderstood.
okay. Anything else?
Mm-hmm. Nope.
I want to hear from Sri Varsha, Tarun. What do you do in traditional model for the servers and cloud computing? For instance, like if the server is idle, in traditional
Ma'am,
model,
can you hear me?
yeah, yeah,
Ma'am, actually, we are not really so clear about this concept, so we are not able to answer your questions.
it's no
So
problem.
it would be great, like you can explain, and then at last we could maybe answer.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. In traditional model, we require a space, staff, and we need capital expenditure, and also we need to tell the number of servers in prior, the capacity, everything. So we have to have hardware procurement cycle. We need to pay for all the service. Even if the server is idle, you pay for the service, right? But in cloud computing, if you don't want the server, you can stop the server. It is readily available. We can start and stop the service as you need. It's so flexible model. So people are moving. The companies are moving to cloud computing right now. So we have cloud service models is SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. From this term, you can see software as a service. You will get the software, right? Then platform as a services, you will get as an application type. Infrastructure as a service, you'll be managing the infrastructure, right? Okay, next, moving on. These are some examples of IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. So SaaS, we have the Facebook, Salesforce as a software, right? We are using it. Platform as a service, we need not know the logic how it functions, but we use the actual functionality of the. We use Amazon, Azure, everything. Infrastructure as a service as a mostly on the infrastructure part. So we use a lot of cloud in a daily basis. That is YouTube, SkyDrive, iCloud, LinkedIn, everything. So moving on. So cloud computing deployment models we have public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, and community cloud. So public cloud is from the term you can say anyone can access the cloud, right? Private cloud is for only one some organization or it is solely for one organization. So hybrid cloud is a mix of public and private cloud. Community cloud is we like if you say we form a team with some purpose, right? The community cloud, the team based one. I hope no you don't have any questions. I'm moving further. Stop me if you have any questions. Okay. Yeah. So similarities between AWS and traditional IT. So say for example, these concepts will be using in AWS. For these are the essential things we need to know in AWS part. So for example, for firewall, if you want to restrict access, right? Firewall, what traffic comes in and comes out is firewall. We use security groups, and ACL is we restrict the users and everything. Administrator part is IAM. You are going to give roles to the users, right? IAM is for you're going to assign roles. Then we have networking. For router network pipelines, which we use elastic load balancing and Amazon VPC. So elastic load balancing is if you want to balance the traffic, use ELB, elastic load balancing. Virtual private cloud is you're going to have a network. The network is going to divide into subnets. So you're going to divide the traffic, okay, into subnets, subparts. That is Amazon Virtual Private Cloud. And then is compute is on-premise service. From the AMI, the image one, Amazon Machine Image, we generate the we can launch the Amazon EC2 instances. That is the number of servers as needed. Then we have storage and database. For DAS, we have EBS. It's a block storage. If you want to store files, we have EFS, Elastic File System. If you want Amazon S3 is an object level storage. So what's the difference is in Amazon S3, the whole only if you want to change only one block, you can use S3. Whole block is ABS, and RDS is for MySQL. For MySQL, we use Amazon RDS. Okay. Okay. So, for any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, all clear. One second. So, moving further, the advantages of cloud is traditional capital expense for variable expense. That is, we pay for what we use, and massive economics of scale is we get more discounts on cloud computing. And we stop guessing capacity is increased speed. We launch and start and stop instance as we need it, right? The single button launch, and stop spending money on maintaining data centers, and also go global in minutes. Next, we have security in the cloud. That is, we are going to protect data from the theft, deletion, or leakage. That is, so you are going to give protect what traffic should come using a firewall, or you can have two-factor like high-level security, multi-factor authentication, or encryption. We can have the plain text converted into cybertext. That is unreadable format. Tokenization is the same word you're going to split into different tokens, right? Tokenization. So these are things. Next, we have the future of IT is we have serverless computing, AI as a service, multi and hybrid cloud, edge computing, Kubernetes and Docker. Okay. So cloud computing applications we have is we use cloud for everything, for backup, hybrid cloud, our social media, our management. Okay. Next, we have the cloud providers, AWS, Azure, and GCP. I've heard like you worked on AWS and GCP. So these are the types, okay? So for infrastructure as a service, we use Amazon EC2. Like past, these are the types you need to just explore on this. Okay. So from the three cloud providers, AWS, Azure, and GCP, AWS ranks the topmost position. Okay. So then we have so what's the difference between AWS, Azure, and GCP? So the cloud concepts are same. Some architecture and terminology differs. Okay, for virtual service, that is a service, right? We use the naming convention differs. For EVUs instances, here VM instances, here VMs. So platform as a service, if you want to, Elastic Beanstalk is for web applications. Okay, if you want to deploy web applications, we use Elastic Beanstalk. Okay, and also please make a note of the services I'm just okay. These are things helpful. uh, these are the common services we use in a cloud computing. So Elastic Beanstalk for web application. Lambda is you're going to run the code without the services. Okay, Lambda. ECS is container based. For example, if you have um, if you have a same logic, right? Same logic with the same purpose. We can have it in the container. Okay. So ECS. EKS is Kubernetes. S3 is for storage purpose. S3 Glacier. Glacier is we want to archive data for long term. We use Glacier. File storage. If you want to store files, you can use Elastic File Storage (EFS). If you want to transfer data that is transfer content globally, you can use CloudFront. And Redshift is data warehouse. Okay, all clear, guys? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So yeah. So challenges and considerations in the cloud computing is data privacy. So anyone can access, right? So sometimes the data can be leaked, and also the downtime. For example, if the e-commerce website is down, it should be done in 10 minutes. The RTO and RP and RTO should be less there, and cost management stuffs. Okay, these are the uh, future of AI. Cloud computing is edge computing, AI integrated. Okay, next we have the roadmap. First, you need to be familiar of the cloud computing. Then you need to master in the cloud. You need to know the fundamentals strong. Okay, the basics of cloud, how it works. So then you need to upgrade yourself in doing certification. That is a global certification. For example, for AWS Cloud Practitioner is the basic one. It validates your skill that you know this. It is it shows your credibility, and so certifications are more valuable. So please do one certification in cloud. Okay. If you want any support in how to clear the certification, you can reach out to me. I'll help you in for cloud solutions architect or cloud practitioner. Okay, Azure AZ900. You can reach out to me for if you want guidance in clearing the certification. And also, if you want to upgrade, and you can go to DevOps and stuffs. Okay, fine. Anyone planning to do any certification, global certification?
I had the idea of doing AWS.
AWS, cloud practitioner, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. You can reach out to me if you need any support. I'll be happy to help you. Okay. So next level is solutions architect. I've also done that. So you can reach out to me if you want solutions architect. So this is the actual thing. First level is cloud practitioner, the basics of cloud, the basic services in AWS. And next level is solutions architect. I've completed that. So we have different levels. You can keep upgrading in cloud. It's a vast area. You can keep upgrading. The future is cloud computing. You can do a lot more certifications and upgrade yourself. So in the maybe in the upcoming, I'll be helping you out how to clear global certification for the benefits. How you can reach out to me if you need any support in preparing for certification. Okay. So any questions, guys?
Ma'am, then what about if I'm going to host my own VPS servers? So mostly I'll be using putting an OpenStack server platform in that and be using for my own services. So then I won't be needing the AWS and Azure and Google Computing Engine.
Yeah, you're right. But if you have one certification, you should have one skill, right? We have B degree. That's a mandatory one. You need one. You need to have at least one certification to get into cloud journey as a fresher. Companies look for certifications, global certifications. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Any questions? The actual requirement when I started my cloud journey is one certification. That is, I completed AWS Cloud Practitioner. After joining the company, I did Solutions Architect. So the prerequisite is you need to do have one certification. Okay. Any questions, guys?
How do you prepare for the certifications?
Okay. So in, for example, AWS, they have usually I used to take like Saturday, Sunday classes for like cloud computing, cloud certification. You can, I'll just share the group link maybe to Sanjana. She will be sharing with you, okay? I'll just share you once. So they have AWS Cloud Practitioner, for example. I'll just tell you the path. So they have some resources, for example, prepare for exam. First, you need to know how the exam looks like. The questions you can get to know the AWS knowledge using cloud quests. There's a one path is there. AWS Cloud Quest for cloud practice they have, and also you can prepare for exams. And there's one course like AWS Cloud Essentials. One course is there. You can upgrade that. So you have more resources. You can use Udemy or you can use the Skill Builder, AWS Skill Builder. Okay.
Ma'am, I haven't tried AWS, but
Okay.
when we tried Google,
Hmm.
we found it very confusing as to there was GCP, there was Vertex, there were so many services, and they were all
Yeah.
interconnected.
Yeah.
It is very confusing to get the hang
Yeah.
of what was what
For
and what.
Google, you can have like first you can start with digital leader certification.
Digital, sorry,
Leader,
ma'am?
digital leader.
Okay.
GCP certification is first is digital leader. One second. Okay. The first one is we can have digital leader certification in Google. That is the easiest one.
Okay.
Then you can have AWS no GCP Cloud Associate,
Okay.
similar to Solutions Architect in AWS. You can have they will have a roadmap. For example, GCP certification roadmap. See, first cloud digital leader, then we have cloud engineer, associate level, then we have professional level. So you can have upgrade yourself in this path.
Ma'am, if my intention is not to like learn courses and have certifications, but to like actually apply it in hackathons.
Okay.
So like I want to like use like the 30 days free credits that they give for hackathons.
Okay.
If my intention is like that, then I won't need to go this way. I've seen all these roadmaps as well,
Yeah,
but
yeah, understand.
my objective was to
Yeah.
simply run an app on cloud
Okay.
and a machine
Yeah.
learning model
If
on
you
cloud. I don't
yeah.
know how to do that.
Okay, okay. You'll have maybe you have labs no in this. Uh
Not yet.
yeah, you can use the labs as skill boost, You can use it.
That is where it gets even more confusing. When there's Gemini, then there's Vertex AI, then there's
Okay.
GCP, and then there's GCP Vertex AI, then there's GCP. At some point, we just lose track of what is what.
In GCP, you need to use the skill boost, right? Cloud skill boost. You can use that.
Okay, ma'am.
For AWS, you use skill builder. For GCP, you can use skill boost, cloud skill boost. Yeah, cloud Google Cloud skill boost. Quick Labs is the labs one. You can learn from it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is there any more questions, guys? Guys?
All
Um,
have CAT
as
exams. That's what.
Yeah, this is exam time.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll wind up the session.
Yeah. Got some other question.
Was there some other
ma'am,
question?
Yeah. Jahan. Jayana. Yeah.
as as you can see, the cloud platforms are more confusing, like that the girl before said. So I would say you can just if I if I ask my own one, I'm gonna act most which I already do. It will be better for me. So instead of like even if they get depending on that cloud platform,
Yeah. If you want to get into like a cloud journey, you need to have one
because it's
certification.
just a very easy setup I guess.
Yeah.
Instead of going to like this kind of more
Yeah.
it's like sky
Yeah. If you
learning
do.
college
Yeah.
course like things.
Yeah, if you want to like if you want like minimal coding or something, you can use start with your career with cloud. Then as a developer, you can like navigate shift into developer.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. First, as a fresher, you need to have one certification. The companies look for global certification. Just try to get one. And after you join a company, a cloud-based company, they will reimburse the amount for you. Is that fine, Jayan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any more questions? If you can, I'll just share my LinkedIn. You can ping me, okay? I'll, I'm happy to support you.
Yes, ma'am. We'll be sure to circulate it in our WhatsApp groups.
Yeah.
The exam time, so they are all very stressed out.
Also, I have one group also, like tech training. Maybe I'll share with you. They can join and learn how to do certification.
Yes, ma'am. We'll be sure to circulate that as well.
Okay, I'll share with you. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
This is my LinkedIn. Akshita, shall we wrap up?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
A heartfelt thank you to Ms. Crystal Darling for joining us and sharing such valuable insights. Your expertise and passion has truly inspired us all. Um, Wishing you
Thank,
all a wonderful evening. Thank
thank
you
you,
so much, ma'am.
Akshita. Thank you, WTM team, for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you.